doesn't want to deliver the death shot.
Revenge is reality.
We will have a match.
Here's how you kill ratings. You put that guy's face on the television show.
4 versus 4.
A face made for standard definition.
JB's team versus Josh Matthews' team.
Get him, boys!
Pearl Harbor attack. You can see Jeremy Borash calling somebody from the back. It's the blueprint, Matt Morgan. He's back. He's back. That has to be Jeremy Borash, sports pick. The former Impact Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Magnus has returned to the Impact Zone, and Team Josh Matthews has to be worried.
We are off and running on a historic night on Impact. Here's the arrival of Braxton, Sutter, and Allie. Tonight, they will team up to face the team of Sienna and KM here on Impact.
Three-team tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Reno Scum!
Buster the Legend and Adam Thornstowe kick off this edition of Impact. Hello everybody, it's JB, Jeremy Borash, along with the Pope and Josh Matthews, kicking things off. Three-way tag team match here on Impact.
Their opponents, the team of Laredo Kid and Garza Jr.
From Mexico's Crash Promotion comes Laredo Kid, Garza Jr. As we kick off with this tag team matchup, and later on tonight, the teams have been picked. Magnus showing up at the end of last week. More on that in a moment. Right now, here comes our third and final team in this opening contest.
The final participants accompanied to the ring by Rosemary, Crazy Steve, the Monster Abyss, DK.
Rosemary, Abyss, Crazy Steve make their way to the ring in this three-way tag team match. You know LAX going to be watching this, our World Tag Team Champions. Pope, great to be here with you. Josh has been on his phone since we've been on the air. Some last-minute exchange of information, Josh? Is that what's going on?
Well, I'm trying to talk to my guys right now about what's going to happen later tonight when my team, Team GOAT, Lashley, Eli Drake, Bram, and Tyrus beat the absolute, just dominate, destroy, and decimate and annihilate your stupid little team, JB.
Yeah, well, I guess that's kind of like what these two men walking into the ring right now, Decay is so used to doing, and Laredo Kid, we're talking about Reno Scum, we're talking about Garza, they got their hands full with Decay in this matchup.
And as we kick off this broadcast tonight, we're going to see a mixed tag team match. You saw them at the very beginning of the program. Allie and Braxton Sutter going to be teaming tonight to take on Sienna and KM. And this three-way tag team match, a match with huge implications for the tag team champions, LAX.
Absolutely, and when you look at this matchup, when you look at all 6 men that are involved in this match, you think about the fact that Reno Scum, they pulled off an upset victory over Decay, so how's that going to play into the mindset of Decay?
I know that a lot of people are used to me calling all the action and giving all my full focus and attention on what's happening in the ring, so forgive me, viewing audience and all you marks and idiots on Twitter, but I am focusing on my match tonight, Team GOAT versus Team JB, and what a night it's going to be, what a main event it's going to be, and everyone is welcome for me being here, and everyone will be welcome for me continuing to be here for forever.
All right, you can check in on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Impact Wrestling. Yeah, a lot of feedback coming in already, Josh. Not a lot of supporters for Team GOAT.
Really, I've seen nothing but support for my team on social media, and I continue to trend worldwide every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Luster, the legend, in from Reno Scum, taking it to Garza Jr.
Jamie, you can back out of this match if you want. You can just succumb and tell me that I'm the best. You can leave here. We can get rid of Spud as the ring announcer. You can go back to doing that, maybe, and then we can all just move on with our lives.
Reno Scum, that's Luster the Legend making the tag to Crazy Steve. And speaking of Reno Scum, Moose, Latin American Exchange, new Impact logo, all new shirts available at shopimpact.com. And yes, even that shirt you're wearing, ridiculous.
The GOAT shirt, and it's
really?
almost sold out right now at shopimpact.com thanks to my good buddy Don West and the way that he is just amazingly selling my great GOAT shirts. Hope you're talking way too much tonight, by the way.
Brown bag special all at shopimpact.com, and on the floor, Crazy Steve.
And you hear the way Crazy Steve's yelling right now, JB? That's how you're going to be yelling later tonight when Team GOAT decimates your team. Total evisceration. Look it up, boys.
Garza Jr. on the outside, getting worked over by Crazy Steve. Just got back poke from Mexico City with Garza Jr., with Laredo Kid, and the World Heavyweight Champion, Lashley. Big hello to all of our Impact fans in Mexico. And Crazy Steve goes to work on Garza Jr.
One thing about it, the fans around the world, not just in Mexico, Laredo Kid, Garza Jr., they came in here to Impact. They set the Impact Zone on fire, if you will, and the fans just love this duo.
Oh my God, enough about the fans. The fans this, the fans that. You guys are just two shills. Everyone wants to know what the stakes are for tonight, and I let everyone know on my brand new web show, my brand new digital series that did amazing views that aired this past Friday. It's called With This Ring, and you can see it on all of our social platforms. I said that if my team loses, Team GOAT loses tonight, I'll leave. And I'm not lying.
Abyss comes in on Garza. Wait a minute, you'll leave? You'll leave.
That's right, I'll leave the broadcast booth, and I'm not lying. If somehow your team is able to, do you even have a team name? Team JB?
I don't need a team name. They speak for themselves. They have their own names.
Team GOAT. That's going to sell t-shirts.
All right, well, that raises the stakes. Pope, you heard it?
I heard it, man.
Okay. All right.
Here's another team that speaks for himself. I'm talking about Decay. I'm talking about Crazy Stevie. Got a 2 count there, raining down.
Hey, since I don't have anybody intelligent to talk to, what do you two idiots think about Fury being unleashed tonight? What's that all about?
To find out, that's later on. Want everyone to check out the Fight Network app. It's available on Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku. Pay-per-view events and exclusive new content like Inside Impact. All of the Fight Network app, and Garza Jr.
Yeah, he just turned Crazy Stevie inside out with that flying lariat.
Laredo Kid on the outside, looking to make a tag, looking to get in there, and here comes the 6'8" monster being held back by the referee, and just as Garza Jr. reached for the tag, Rosemary took Laredo Kid out of the picture.
Hey, just so you two know, I may have to leave here in a minute. I don't know why I'm even telling you. It's just a courtesy.
Thank you. That's the best news I've heard all day. Luster the Legend going to work on Crazy Steve. Reno Scum making an impact tonight. Making a statement, and Crazy Steve up on the shoulders of the big man.
Steve was able to fight out of it. And Legend with a nice spine buster.
On the outside, here comes the 6'8" monster. Abyss going to work now on Luster the Legend. DK, Reno Scum. Garza Jr., Laredo Kid on the outside. And the 6'8" monster. And Luster the Legend takes him down. And Pope, I have to ask you saw the teams. Who was picked? Great athletes across the board, no question about it.
Absolutely.
You have
Pope,
a pick at this point.
Look, man, Pope has been between this whole thing as it unfolded. So Pope's just going to continue to sit here and witness like everybody else.
Oh, yeah, okay, but when I was out of the ring last week, you said that I Pearl Harbored JB's team.
Well,
yeah,
Pope,
okay.
Pope speaks the truth.
Up his big choke slam. Laredo Kid from the top. Springboard drop kicking him to his feet.
Nice nip up from Laredo Kid. He's not done yet.
Reminiscent of my X Division days, flying around like Laredo Kid. Whoa!
Through the ropes. Adam Thornstone to the floor and is met with a big right hand courtesy of Garza Jr. Check this out on the top rope.
Oh, bad landing.
And this is where Crazy Steve is so dangerous.
This is where Crazy Steve becomes sadistic.
Oh, Luster the Legend cuts off Crazy Steve mid-ring. Over his shoulders. Oh, no! Ooh. Oh, wow! Throws Crazy Steve like a dart. And Reno Scum in control. Adam Thornstone.
Oh, double stomp to the back of the head.
I'm out of here. What? I gotta go.
Reno Scum gets the win.
The winners of the match, Reno Scum!
Huge win for Reno Scum in the tag team division. Look out, LAX. Josh is on his way out. Let's see how. Luster the Legend and Adam Thornstone were victorious in this tag team matchup. Laredo Kid, Garza Jr. And Crazy Steve, the victim of a double foot stomp. As Luster the Legend, Adam Thornstone, Reno Scum victorious.
Mackenzie Mitchell backstage with Andrew Everett. Coming off a big win after last week's triple threat match, what's next for you?
It's pretty clear what's next for me. I feel like I've proven myself. I deserve an X Division title shot.
Yeah, you deserve a shot, huh? No, you don't. 2 in a row. I am proud of you for that. I'm proud. But we got more to do. We got more work. We're going to keep the ball rolling. Tonight, a fatal 4-way. You'll like this. Suicide, fatal 4-way. See what I did? Marche.
All day.
And then for the 4th.
Hold on. I got an idea.
This will be good.
What if you're the 4th man, Shane?
Nah, kid, you ain't ready for me. You're not ready for Shane.
I'm not ready?
No, not
I'm
at
not
all.
ready for the best cruiserweight champion ever.
Oh, of course not.
No, I'm not.
No, not at
It's
all.
okay if you're scared.
No, I'm not scared at
You're
all.
scared,
I'm not
say you're
scared of
scared,
anything.
Shane.
No, I'm definitely not scared.
You sound a little bit scared to me.
Do I look scared?
Even she thinks you're scared, Shane.
No, I'm not scared of
in her
anything.
eyes, Shane. You're scared.
You don't see anything. I'm not scared
It's
of
okay.
nothing.
You can be scared, Shane.
I'm not scared.
Oh, I think you're scared.
I'm definitely not scared.
You're so scared, Shane.
I'll do it. You want me? I'll do it. Yeah,
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Great. See you out there.
What I think I'm going to do to make Impact great, or actually greater, is I'm just going to keep the level high. The people that want to raise the bar with, and they want to go and accept the challenges that I'm going to put out there, they're going to come up with me. So we're going to rise together, and there's going to be people that fall off. There's always that great saying is, those that don't belong will eliminate themselves, and this is what's going to happen now. Impact Wrestling is a bunch of hungry guys that enjoy wrestling, and that's the reason why I'm here. Is we love the sport, we love the show, and we love to entertain the crowd. There's people coming in, people going out, but that's just the wrestling business. In the future, more guys are going to come in, and it's just going to make the competition even more stiff. I'm always optimistic about the future. Everything that I do, I get excited about. And I always say this is my quote, the harder I work, the luckier I get. And I'm working harder than ever.
Bruce Pritchard makes his way to the ring here on Impact, and right now there is a log jam at the top for the World Heavyweight Championship. Lashley, the man who stands on top of the mountain, now looking for his next opponent. Who will step up to face the World Heavyweight Champion Lashley? We're about to find out.
All right, without further ado, we asked each and every one of you here, we asked all of you at home, who do you feel is the #1 contender for the Impact World Heavyweight Championship? Who's the one man deserving to step into this ring next week and get an opportunity to face Bobby Lashley. The man that will face Bobby Lashley right here next week, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Sorry about your damn luck.
Big news. Cowboy James Storm to face Lashley when Impact goes live next week. And well, that's not James Storm's music. That's EC3. And I can go out on a limb here and say this man not happy with this decision. Keep in mind, this was a fan poll. This was a voting poll on ImpactWrestling.com. The fans spoke up. The Cowboy James Storm victorious, and EC3 has a real issue with this.
EC3, you something to say?
Read it again.
I don't think I stuttered. The man that will face Bobby Lashley here next week, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Bruce, I don't know you. I sure as hell don't trust you. But I do know this, is that each and every time I come down that aisle, these fans are waving their hands. They are chanting my name. They recognize who the true top man in Impact Wrestling is. So pardon me for the implication, Bruce. But a part of this new regime, I feel I'm in a bit of a rigged system. Just
Sorry you feel that way, because frankly, we took your suggestion. You were the guy that came out here in this ring and told James Storm, as a matter of fact, that the decision who faced the world champion wasn't yours, wasn't his, that it should be put in the hands of the people. We asked them. They voted. And they chose James Storm.
Okay, Bruce. I don't know if you know this, exactly what I have done in this company, but I am the man who has torn tendons for this company. I have bled in this ring for this company. I broke my freaking back for this company. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna stand there in that dumbass gimmick shirt and hold one loss to Alberto Del Patron over my head.
One loss. You know, I don't know. I'm not going to speak for the people. They've already spoken for themselves. But I can tell you something. I'm going to give you a little advice. I'm going to give you a little suggestion, okay? I suggest that maybe you go backstage, find a dressing room, find a mirror. You're probably pretty fond of those. And I want you to look into that mirror. And I want you to ask yourself a question. I want you to look at the guy in the mirror. And I want you to look at him and be honest with him for a minute and ask him what the hell you should do. What happened to EC3? What happened to not the top guy, but the top man? What happened? What happened to the guy that was the man in Impact Wrestling? Okay? And then I want you to ask him, you know that loss you're talking about to Patron? Like I said, it wasn't about losing a championship or losing a match. Maybe it was about how you lost that match to Patron. You ever think about that? Because you didn't just lose, Ethan. You tapped out. So when you're looking in that mirror, I want you to ask that guy, did I tap out in a match, or did I tap out on myself?
Thank you. Thank you, Bruce. I'm going to heed your advice. I'm going to go to the back. I'm going to take a good look at the man in the mirror, and I'm going to stare him dead in the eyes. And then I'm going to figure out what I need to do to prove to you, these people, and myself exactly what I'm truly capable of.
I wish you luck.
Bruce Pritchard asking the question, what happened to EC3? And that is a question EC3 says he's going to go ponder.
Well, when you think about it, it was a good question that was asked. Very interested, if you will, by Bruce Pritchard to EC3. Almost giving EC3 a momentum sparker source to go back, think things over, and reevaluate himself.
Bruce Pritchard posed the question, what will be the answer? EC3 has some thinking to
do. Impact Wrestling is the Jarrett family. The Jarrett family started Impact Wrestling, and now the Jarrett family is back where they belong, running Impact Wrestling. Change. Change is always good. The return of Jeff Jarrett, he lifts everyone up. You feel his aura, the positivity, and it changes the entire energy of an atmosphere, of a room, and of a company. People underestimated the Jarrett family. Well, the Jarrett family's back in. Each and every week on Impact Wrestling, there will be excitement. There will be action. There will be surprises. But the most exciting thing about Impact Wrestling right now, there's going to be change.
The following mixed tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, KM and Sienna.
KM, the cousin of Sienna. And here she is, the woman that says more class in her pinky than most people have in their entire body. Pope, you know about class, is that true?
Absolutely, it's pinky power, Daddy. Sienna walks down there, she holds up that pinky, you know exactly what she means.
And a lot of history between these four individuals. A mixed tag team match about to go down here on Impact. Sienna and KM await their opponents.
And their opponents, Braxton Sutter and Ali.
Well, it wasn't easy to get there, but these two have finally come together as one. Braxton Sutter and Ali making their way to the ring in this mixed tag team matchup. And certainly a lot of issues going back, a lot of history between these four individuals.
Yeah, and you know what? There's only one thing here at mind when it comes to Sienna. When you look at Braxton and Ali, it's like a fairy tale. But Sienna's going to make sure that their relationship is happily never after.
Sienna and KM take on Ali and Braxton Sutter in this mixed tag team match when we return here on Impact. Mixed tag team action back here on Impact. JB along with the Pope. It's Braxton Sutter and Ali taking on KM and Sienna.
I was about to talk about how Logan is already going off on KM. But as you saw, Josh is making his way back down.
Braxton Sutter delivering the boot to KM and a right followed up. I'm sure we'll have some news from backstage. KM coming in, misses and rolled up by Braxton Sutter, two, and not enough.
Welcome back, partner.
That was the best 10 minutes of my life. You weren't out here.
If that was the best 10 minutes of your life, you need to get a life.
Wow. Power of KM picking up Braxton Sutter.
Don't you guys want to know where I was?
Go ahead.
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, whatever it was, you can go back and do more of it.
I had a very important phone call about my team, and I'm more confident than ever.
Well, the teams have been picked. We got a big opportunity later on tonight. I heard the declaration from earlier. I just wanted to reinforce that once again.
That's right. If my team loses, I'll leave the broadcast booth, and I'm not lying.
Well, how about this declaration that was made here? You saw Sienna
declaration
in the matchup, Daddy, and then all of a sudden, Allie gave a little payback. She trips up KM.
Well, let's not forget it's Sienna who made a promise after what happened with Laurel Van Ness to shake things up, to make it up to her after what happened in the wedding that never took place. And since that time, Sienna has been making a lot of moves backstage, not quite sure what she has in mind, but is promising something big.
So much has went on. Wasted money, squandered opportunities, bunch of champagne, just wasted. And
oh, this company's used to wasting money. We pay you every 2 weeks.
KM right across the throat, face of Braxton Sutter.
Who sucks now?
I think Josh is trying to push me over to Team JB, but we're not going to get on that level right now.
Oh, come on, Pope. Might as well.
Yeah, well, you got him.
I mean, please.
You got 4 capable men, Daddy.
Next week, I don't think he's going to be here. Might as well.
It'd be a travesty to every viewing member of our audience out there if I weren't here.
Look at the strength of KM. Just picking up Braxton over his head. Braxton able to escape. Kick to the midsection and now follows up with a suplexes the big man KM right into the corner.
Straight into the turnbuckle. The quickness and the power of the Logan of Impact, Braxton Sutter.
Well, here comes Sienna, and she just exudes class. And how she can be out here with the likes of Braxton Sutter and Allie, these two homewreckers, is beyond me. She's so much better than these two. Oh, here come the fans. Just tag in already.
He's nervous.
Please.
He's in there with Sienna.
She's going to wreck another home, ruin another relationship.
Second big right by Allie.
Well, you know, when you back a cat up into a corner, that's when they're most vicious, if you will. And now
why do you need to back a can into a corner?
I said a cat.
An animal, a cat?
Yes.
Oh my God, why are you backing cats into corners? You know, PETA could be watching right now. You be careful.
Allie on the second rope. Comes down on Sienna, but is caught midair.
Whoa.
Oh, Sienna trips. Allie covers too and got her.
Your winners of the match, Braxton Sutter and Allie!
Hey man, what a big upset that we've just witnessed. Allie has hit Sienna.
And you have to wonder now, after all is said and done between Allie and Sienna, and look at the happiness, hugging Earl Hebner. Braxton Sutter has to be happy with the progress of Allie, victorious in this mixed tag team match.
Oh boy.
Gentlemen, I believe this is the fury that is to be unleashed tonight by Sienna.
Congo Kong making his way. Look at this.
This dude is huge, and he's making his way into the ring with Allie and Braxton Sutter.
Looks completely savage, does this man. And look at how big he is compared to Braxton Sutter.
We've never seen anything like this. Look. Wow. Picks up Braxton Sutter, throws him right into the corner, up on the shoulders.
Oh, big Samoan drop there by Congo Kong. What a beast.
And look at Sienna and KM on the outside of the ring. Sienna with her arms in the air. Obviously, this is the affiliation. This is the monster she promised to deliver.
What in the hell is this big guy about to do?
The Impact Zone is stunned as they look at Congo Kong for the first time. Fury certainly unleashed here tonight.
Look at this. Congo Kong being ordered to leave the ring by Sienna and Laurel Van Ness coming out of the ring. Looks to be in no condition to be out here.
Her issues run deep with Allie. And now Allie between Laurel Van Ness, and Sienna. Finally, Allie is getting what's been coming to her for weeks and months.
This is uncalled for.
AK-47 by Sienna.
You want to get involved in somebody's business the way Allie did, you had to know this was coming.
And Laurel Van Ness just beating Allie over the head with her shoe.
And this happy couple, Allie and Braxton Sutter, the honeymoon, as they say, is over thanks to Laurel Van Ness, Sienna, and Congo Kong.
Yeah, we talked about earlier Sienna's mindset, her game plan when it came to Braxton Sutter and Allie. About that happily never after. Well, JB, happily never after just happened.
This girl's out of her mind. I mean, this girl's a train wreck.
Hey, there's no fairy tales in real life. This is reality. Laurel Van Ness was left at the altar by Braxton Sutter, and everyone, including you two, thought that they were just going to have their happily ever after, that they were going to ride off into the sunset. Welcome to reality. Welcome Congo Kong to Impact Wrestling.
Sienna bringing this monster, this beast Congo Kong to Impact, and Laurel Van Ness, KM, these four individuals certainly looking to get revenge on this situation. Coming up next, the Knockouts champion Rosemary will be here on Impact. Laredo Kid on the outside looking to make a tag, looking to get in there, and here comes the 6'8" monster being held back by the referee, and just as Garza Jr. reached for the tag, Rosemary took Laredo Kid out of the picture.
Hey, just so you two know, I may have to leave here in a minute. I don't know why I'm even telling you. It's just a courtesy.
Thank you. That's the best news I've heard all day. Lasso the Legend going to work on Crazy Steve. Reno Scum making an impact tonight. Making a statement, and Crazy Steve up on the shoulders of the big man.
Steve was able to fight out of it. And Legend with a nice spine buster.
On the outside, here comes the 6'8" monster. Abyss going to work now on Luster the Legend. DK, Reno Scum. Garza Jr., Laredo Kid on the outside. And the 6'8" monster. And Luster the Legend takes him down. And Pope, I have to ask you, you saw the teams. Who was picked? Great athletes across the board, no question about it.
Absolutely.
You have a pick at this point.
Look, man, Pope has been between this whole thing as it unfolded. So Pope's just going to continue to sit here and witness like everybody else.
Oh, yeah, okay, but when I was out of the ring last week, you said that I Pearl Harbored JB's team.
Well,
yeah, okay.
Pope speaks the truth.
Abyss, big choke slam. Laredo Kid from the top. Springboard drop kicking up to his feet.
Nice nip up from Laredo Kid. He's not done yet.
Reminiscent of my X Division days, flying around like Laredo Kid. Whoa!
Through the ropes, Adam Thornstone to the floor and is met with a big right hand courtesy of Garza Jr. Check this out on the top rope.
Oh, bad landing.
And this is where Crazy Steve is so dangerous.
This is where Crazy Steve becomes sadistic.
Oh, Luster the Legend cuts off Crazy Steve mid-ring. Over his shoulders. Oh, no! Ooh. Oh, wow! Throws Crazy Steve like a dart. And Reno Scum in control. Adam Thornstone.
Oh, double stomp to the back of the head.
I'm out of here. What? I gotta go.
Reno Scum gets the win.
The winners of the match, Reno Scum!
Huge win for Reno Scum in the tag team division. Look out, LAX.
That's right, man. We've been waiting. Feels like a lifetime for this opportunity.
Hey.
Lifetime to better our careers. A lifetime to prove the world. Everyone's saying, who's Reno Scum? Every time we've stepped in the ring, I think we've showed everyone exactly who we are.
Ground and pound, we grind your teeth. Yeah.
Absolute best tag team in the world. And when we win those titles, that's validation that we are the best in the world.
We put knuckles up every single time, man.
We put them right down people's throat. Knock your teeth out. We stomp your face into the mat. We make statements every single time. We say, oi, oi, oi. And pretty soon, everybody's gonna stop throwing garbage at us, and they're gonna start throwing all their money and their fists up saying, oi. It's gonna happen when we win them Impact Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Main event 8-man tag team match tonight. We have picked our teams. Magnus, Morgan, Alberto El Patron, Chris Adonis on my side.
And then when you look at my team, Lashley, the world champion, Eli Drake, the Chesterfield Plague, Bram and Tyrus. JB, your sad sack of team is going down tonight.
That is our main event.
I'm gonna treat you like United Airlines and drag you the hell out of here.
The following knockout contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Rosemary.
Standing on top of the knockouts division is Rosemary, perhaps the most dangerous, diabolical knockout in history. Now steps into the ring as the knockouts champion, and it has been an incredible title reign since December. Rosemary has held the Knockouts Championship.
The demon assassin, if you will. Once she ascended to her throne, she has proclaimed no one, no knockout will ever remove her from it.
And her opponent, Santana Garrett.
As the opponent for Rosemary heads to the ring, Santana Garrett. Keep in mind, it has been a dominant title reign for Rosemary since becoming Knockouts champion. Santana Garrett looking to make a name for herself inside the six-sided ring with a match against the champ tonight.
Well, anytime.
Now you're a little tongue-tied because there's a beautiful girl out here in Santana Garrett. This is how I see Pope all the time when he's talking to the ladies. Hey, my name's Pope. I'm a commentator for wrestling. I used to be a boxer.
Sometimes Pope turns into Daffy Duck when beauty is in front of him, Daddy. I gotta say that. But when you talk about making an impact, what a way to do so right now by being in the ring with the Knockouts champion and having a great showing.
Not to mention the fact coming up immediately after this, we are going to have a four-way X-Division matchup in which Shane Helms will be returning to the ring in action with Marche Rocket Suicide and, of course, Andrew Everett immediately following this match. Rosemary now takes Santana Garrett into the corner. Garrett is very agile. 2 count, and that is going to be the advantage she may have, a quickness factor. But the sheer viciousness of Rosemary has been what's kept her on top of the mountain in the Knockouts division. Great cover. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it all happens July 2nd exclusively on pay-per-view. It's Slammiversary. Can you believe it? 15 years for Impact Wrestling to be celebrated on pay-per-view Sunday, July 2nd from right here in Orlando, Florida.
I can't wait to be a part of Slammiversary.
Do you think you're going to be here for it?
Oh, I know I'll be here. After my team wins tonight and we celebrate with pop bottles, we're watching You've Got Mail. We're all going to laugh about you, JB, and your silly little team that you put together.
Check out that move from Rosemary. Tying up Santana Garrett in the ropes. And it's the viciousness we've talked about so many times with Rosemary.
Yeah, you know, Rosemary, she always waits. She finds that opportunity to just take advantage of the mistake of her competitors who are in the ring with her.
Rosemary, who was out here earlier tonight with DK, found success in championship gold. Of course, DK, multiple-time tag team champions as well. But right now, she has her hands full, Rosemary, with Santana Garrett.
Garrett, again, you know, she maybe took a little too long to get to that corner.
Cover.
Rosemary was able to come out and meet her with a clothesline. Santana has the speed, she has the agility, like you said, JB, but she may not have the experience.
Yeah, but remember what Rosemary did a couple of weeks ago. She came out here in the six-sided ring, and she basically had a Knockouts Championship burial. She told all the Knockouts in the Knockouts division that you guys can't stand up to me. You guys can't, hold a candle to what I can do. And now you have, the likes of Santana Garrett coming in here. Garrett, sort of the unknown, a lot like Rosemary.
Santana Garrett stepping up to the plate, get a shot at the Knockouts champion. And I'll tell you what, speaking of stepping up to the plate, how about Davey Richards last week in the ring with Angelina Love in the last man standing match? We're going to see Davey Richards back in action along with Angelina Love. Yet to come on this broadcast. Right now, Rosemary cinching it in on Santana Garrett, whose only hope is to make it to the rope.
Yeah, you see Rosemary with that nice bridge, but Santana is crawling. She's almost there, so close as she gets to the rope.
JB, you should probably start stretching or doing some calisthenics.
I'm not competing.
No, I mean in general. Like just as a general.
Rosemary has Santana Garrett up. Santana Garrett comes off the shoulders back into the ropes, met with an elbow, and now followed up on by Rosemary. And her approach is just relentless offense.
Yeah, and Rosemary again doing what she does best, controlling the action. When Rosemary gets on top, it's hard from a knockout to come from under, but Santana's going to try.
Rosemary was looking for Red Wedding moments ago, and Santana Garrett had that well scouted, so Santana came in here with a wise game plan and has the Knockouts champion well scouted.
Handspring elbow by Santana Garrett has the Knockouts champion reeling.
Shades of Muda or Matthews.
Side Russian leg sweep and a 2 count for Santana Garrett on the Knockouts champion, Rosemary.
Yeah, nicely executed. Now Santana has to keep the pressure on Rosemary.
Easier said than done.
Wow. Right to the midsection. I just got I got a text from Alberto El Patron.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was it a text or was it a Periscope?
Up to the top rope, it's a text, and the team's doing great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you need to get your team under control.
My team's under perfectly good control. Thank you.
I don't know. Have you been following on social media?
Yeah. Well, they're here tonight. Trust me. Dangerous. Big move by Santana Garrett. Takes the Knockouts champion from the top rope, and now check this out. Handspring moonsault does not connect.
Too much time wasted by Santana.
Red Wedding.
She connects.
That's gonna do it. Santana Garrett not moving. Rosemary victorious once again.
Your winner of the match, Rosemary.
Huge win for the Knockouts champion Rosemary over Santana Garrett, who put up a heck of a fight with the Knockouts champion. Not enough to get the win. But up next, speaking of champions, Trevor Lee stands on top of the X Division with Andrew Everett taking on every obstacle in his path to try and get a shot. Up next, he faces Marche Rocket Suicide, and returning to the ring, Shane Helms. Coming up next here on Impact.
Excuse me, Davey, Angelina, if we could just get a second of your time. You saw what happened to Eddie Edwards. Do you have any remorse about last week?
Remorse? Absolutely not. They deserve every bit of suffering we hand out.
Our main event tonight, yes, if Josh's team loses, he's gone on record as saying he will leave the announce booth forever. Thank you, sir. We're going to hold you to that.
Ha! It's never going to happen. Never going to lose.
The following contest is four-way X Division action. Introducing first, Andrew Everett.
Andrew Everett makes his way to the ring, the former X Division champion, former member of the Helms Dynasty, now off on his own and going through every obstacle put in his place to try and get another shot at the X Division champion, Trevor Lee.
All day. Your second competitor, all day, Marshe Rockett.
All day what? What does he do all day? All day what?
He trains, he prepares, he goes to the gym. Marshe Rockett, a true athlete.
You know, I don't think Josh thinks highly of Marshe Rockett in the X Division.
Just speak for me. I speak for myself.
But I'm sure Marshe Rockett thinks you a jive turkey, Daddy.
What do I get? What the hell's a jive turkey?
The third participant, Suicide!
Our third member of this four-way X Division match, Suicide, joins Marshe Rockett and Andrew Everett as a third man in this matchup. A reminder, next week we are live. We already know it's going to be the Cowboy James Storm challenging the World Heavyweight Champion Lashley as it happens live next week here on Pop.
And the final participant, Gregory Shane Helms.
Accompanied to the ring by the X Division champion, Trevor Lee. Gregory Shane Helms has played the role of a mentor upon returning to Impact Wrestling and now stepping into the ring after being challenged, I dare say called out by Andrew Everett. And certainly Shane Helms is going to add an interesting element to this match.
Everett just simply played Shane Helms, put him into a place to where Shane Helms couldn't do nothing but say yes.
Yeah,
he's not
real
dressed
fair.
here to compete.
Real fair for Gregory Shane Helms, not dressed to compete here. You can see he's borrowed knee pads, I believe, from Trevor Lee, and Gregory Shane Helms almost goaded into competing here. Speaking of goats, I am the greatest of all time, JB. It's only a matter of time before my team destroys your team here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going to let either of you two take away from the high impact octane action that we're about to witness here in this X Division matchup. So keep it under wraps.
Marshe Rockett, Suicide, and right off the bat, Shane Helms ducking outside of the ring, biding his time as Andrew Everett and Marshe Rockett go at it here on Impact. Four-way X Division matchup.
And I don't know why Andrew Everett would want to compete with Gregory Shane Helms. He is the greatest cruiserweight champion of all time. The man helped put cruiserweights. Oh boy.
That's right away. This is not spell well for the X Division champion Trevor Lee, being ordered out of the ringside area.
Well, see you bye-bye, Captain K, man.
It doesn't sit well for Gregory Shane Helms. He doesn't have anybody watching his back now in the ring with these three savages in Marshe Rockett and Andrew Everett and Suicide.
Well, why do you need somebody to watch your back if you're not even getting in the ring? I mean, he's standing on the outside. Wow, impressive flip. Andrew Everett lands on his feet. Marshe Rockett out to the floor. Suicide out to the floor.
Oh, he lands on the apron.
So fast.
This Suicide, and there's the Suicide plunge.
Oh, right down on an unsuspecting Marshe Rockett. Suicide in control on the outside of the ring, and watch out for Everett.
Oh! Good move there by Gregory Shane Helms. Picked the ankle. That's why you need somebody watching your back. In a match like this, you got to keep your head on a swivel, as I like to say.
Helms, he hasn't even taken off that green jacket.
What an opportunist.
Yeah.
In and out. Not even sticking around for a opportunity to follow up. Does his damage and leaves Shane Helms on the outside.
Speaking of opportunities, JB, you said opportunity. You guys think that if Andrew Everett wins this match, he deserves an opportunity at the X Division Championship? He's been put through many obstacles.
Well, I certainly have to agree with you on that, Josh, even though lately we haven't agreed on much of anything, but you're right.
Oh, go ahead, keep telling me how right I am.
Big man Marshe Rockett takes out both Andrew Everett and Suicide.
Look at that hair, bud. Hit him, Marshe. Hey, you doing good, Marshe.
you. I like you now.
You're going to need an ER later tonight, JB. That'll be the best medical drama of all time when you're taken to the emergency room here in Orlando.
My team, fully capable. Alberto, El Patron, Matt Morgan on board. I mean, everybody's a cohesive unit, all in the same cause, and that is to rid you of the announce table.
Where'd you dig Matt Morgan up from?
Where'd I dig Matt Morgan up from?
Where the hell's that guy been?
Look at that nice double chop into a DDT combination there. Suicide is on the roll. Suicide goes back to a time where we were just, you talk about great daddy, I mean Pope Suicide. I think he just winked at me. That turned massive.
And I figured Magnus was carrying his wife's bags all around that other touring company in Orlando. Where's he been?
What do you mean? Alberto El Patron, Magnus Morgan, and Chris Adonis.
Everett almost lost his footing, but hey, Everett is a professional, man. He's a pro, and he always makes it happen some way or another. High-risk maneuvers. Suicide looking for that. Suicide solution, he connects.
Could do it. And right again, right on in. Shane Helms, ever the opportunist, takes Suicide, tosses him over the top rope just as he is about to possibly pin Andrew Everett.
Oh, now look at this.
Gregory Shane Helms is ready to go. Ready to compete. This is going to be a lesson. Yeah. You and I are thinking the same thing.
Could this be the opportunity Shane Helms has been looking for? Almost a teacher-student situation. Gone terribly wrong. And check that out. Shane Helms showing no signs of ring rust.
Who still got it, y'all?
He does.
I tried to tell you, y'all. Greatest cruiserweight of all time.
What? Everett stop! And he nails him!
Not so fast. Andrew Everett jumped right up after being taken out by Shane Helms, seemingly so, and right now, it's Andrew Everett's turn for payback.
Everett's looking to add more punishment to Helms over in that corner.
Big elbow, that delivers from Andrew Everett. Oh, and a right to the eyes.
That's one way to slow down any opponent. A right to the eyes, and in flies Suicide.
Oh! And in flies Everett with that kick to the back of Shane Helms' head.
Everett knows these obstacles put in his way are the only thing keeping him from regaining that X Division championship held by Trevor Lee. Marche Rocket.
Gourd Buster! Gourd Buster!
Right down on the face, and a second right down on Andrew Everett. Marche Rocket.
Student of the game, Daddy Pope ain't seen that move in quite some time. Kind of took me back, if you will, old double A.
And this is where a guy the size of Marche Rocket is so dangerous. Going up to the top. He's a big man who can fly. He's also a big man who can miss.
Marche all day.
Crash and burn. Suicided now. Capitalizing on that opportunity.
And now, wow, great kick.
There's that Kylo kick by Everett.
That'll get him over.
To the top rope, Andrew Everett looking to capitalize on the momentum. Overcoming yet another obstacle in the X Division. From the top, Andrew Everett. Perched high. Oh! Wow. Big win.
Your winner of the match, Andrew Everett.
An incredibly high vertical shooting star press. Sends a message to Trevor Lee. Sends a message to Gregory Shane Helms. Does this mean an X Division championship title match? We're going to find out. Gregory Shane Helms and Trevor Lee have to be second-guessing their game plan at this point.
Well, with that amazing finish and that impressive win, I think this sets Everett up for that.
Trevor Lee from behind. And Gregory Shane Helms again. There's no more obstacles to be put in front of Andrew Everett at this point. He deserves an opportunity at the X Division Championship. And I think Trevor Lee and Gregory Shane Helms know that.
Well, he deserves it. Whether or not he's going to be healthy enough to ever get it is a different question.
I don't think Helms and the Cavemen see him as deserving. They just see him as a pure threat. Whoa! Freaking driver by Everett.
Trevor Lee's face met the mat so hard He may have been knocked out. Trevor Lee's not moving.
Now look, I've said some things about Andrew Everett over the past few weeks, but what he did here tonight, you'd be hard-pressed to disagree that Andrew Everett deserves an opportunity at the X Division Championship. This young man had an incredible showing here tonight, climbing the mountain.
Coming up next, Davey Richards will return to the ring after his impressive last man standing victory over Eddie Edwards last week, and then get ready for the 8-man tag team match. All yet to come here on Impact. Congratulations, Andrew Everett. Big win in the X Division.
Impact Wrestling, not to steal a phrase from somewhere beforehand, but it is the greatest show on earth. The greatest athletes, you have the greatest entertainers, non-stop action, non-stop entertainment, more bang for your buck. I could go on. Talent on this roster, we've said it time and time again for years now. It is second to none. When you have that great collection of athletes, you have the right people in the right positions of power. That's going to be the difference going into the future. It's unlimited. What is the blueprint Matt Morgan going to do to make Impact great? I'm here, aren't I? 7 foot, 300 pounds, 6% body fat, 32-inch vertical leap, 555-pound bench press. There ain't anything on this planet that I can't do. My size, 17, carbon footprint, going down people's gullets. That's what's great about Impact Wrestling. And that's what you can expect from me on a weekly basis.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Angelina Love, the Lone Wolf, Davey Richards.
Just 7 days removed from a huge victory in a last man standing match with Eddie Edwards. One of the most vicious, violent matches we've ever seen here in Impact Wrestling, and really showing how relentless Davey Richards is.
Yeah, not just Davey Richards being relentless, but we saw how far he would go to please the devil in high heels, if you will, Angelina Love.
The question that I have is, how far is Angelina Love willing to push Davey Richards? She pulled the trigger last week. Davey Richards was just the gun that executed taking out Eddie Edwards.
We saw those educated feet of Davey Richards wrapped in a steel chain. That was the finishing blow. That was enough to take out Eddie Edwards for Davey Richards to get the win. And you can bet Angelina Love very happy with that. We're going to find out what is next for these two. Right now, it's DJZ.
And his opponent from Ibiza, DJZ.
And DJZ, X Division standout, makes his way to the ring. We have not heard from Eddie Edwards in 7 days after that vicious last man standing match. You have to wonder what his condition is, Bo.
Well, obviously, he's worse for wear after being in there with David and everything that transpired with the trash cans, the choking of the chains, the kicking to the face of the chain. Right now, I'm worried about how DJZ and his conditions are going to be being in the ring with this psycho, David Richards.
Why is the man a psycho?
They're both psychos.
Why?
They just are.
Why? Why can't they just be a couple who are in love, who are a bit eccentric? Why do they have to be psychos?
This coming from you.
Yeah. Thank you, JB.
Why? Am I a psycho? Because I'm going to lead a team to victory here? I'm like General Patton. I'm like Norman Schwarzkopf. It's going to be amazing what my team does here tonight.
It's good. Good. You're comparing yourself to U.S. war heroes. Great. Congratulations. Good job. Magnus, Morgan, El Patron, Adonis, my 4 guys lined up, ready to go. We're going to see it next. They've told me they're already ready. The game plan's assembled. And this really on the heels of you announcing at the beginning of the show that if you don't win this, you're out. You're out the announce team.
And I'm not lying either. Oh, big move there by Davey Richards, comes flying in. He's going to go celebrate with his wife, Angelina Love. My team will be celebrating tonight. It is going to be a party in Orlando. Neither of you two fools are invited to what is going to be the celebration of the year.
Well, Josh, real men don't sit drinking champagne all night. JB Daddy, did you see what just happened there with DJZ?
He's on the outside of the ring, and this is where he can be so dangerous.
Did he drink champagne? He's a real man.
Did he? Did who?
No, did he? Puff Daddy?
Oh, come on, please, Rich. DJZ on the outside, looking to take out Davey Richards, and really on a bit of a momentum.
Oh, big crossbody.
Wow, nearly got Davey Richards after that, and DJZ not afraid to take it to the skies.
DJZ better be careful, because he's booked to DJ my celebration tonight.
Oh, dear Lord! What a clothesline by Davey Richards.
And this is where Davey Richards can be so vicious when he's in a tough predicament, when he's shown that he's not in complete control. He turns out all the stops, goes to the top rope, and we're going to see what he can do next.
Davey Richards has certainly found another gear.
He was about to go with that primal scream, that howl, but it's too much resemblance to the Wolves.
Met with an elbow. Comes in for a second. DJZ stopping Davey Richards in his tracks, and now followed up. DJZ on the offense.
Oh, wow. Look at DJZ like the Matrix.
2. Not enough to pin Davey Richards. And you have to wonder, what is the condition of Eddie Edwards after last week's brutal beatdown? A relentless, vicious attack. And a last man standing match, and chin breaker by DJZ, and this is an opportunity right now.
Have you guys reached out to Eddie Edwards to see how he's doing, to see how he's feeling over the past 7 days?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, that's not what Eddie did when Davey went down with an injury. See, you were trying to be a friend to Eddie Edwards. Eddie didn't do that to Davey. You guys just proved my point. I'm like Johnny Cochran out here, too.
DJZ looking for the D. Oh, didn't get it. Oh, kick straight to the chest by Richards.
And now, so quick.
Tapped. He tapped.
That's it. Didn't take long.
Well, you know, DJ, with that bad ankle of his.
Your winner of the match, the Lone Wolf, Davey Richards.
David went right to it, and as soon as he locked in that ankle lock, I think DJ just needed to protect it.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Eddie Edwards making his way to the ring, fights through security.
How's he doing out here?
Eddie Edwards coming to the ring and is stopped by security.
Davey Richards just had a competitive match against DJZ.
Oh, Davey Richards wants Eddie Edwards just as bad.
There's Alicia.
Alicia's in the ring.
Look out, Angelina.
Oh!
Alicia takes out the wife of Davey Richards.
She doesn't even belong out here.
Alicia's getting her some of Angelina Love.
This is payback. This is trespassing.
The wives are going at it. Wow. Alicia showing no restraint in attacking Angelina Love.
This is criminal activity.
It's a cat fight. Let them fight.
Just 7 days removed from the last man standing match, and Eddie Edwards has returned to Impact to make a statement. Down but not out. Revenge in my future. And Alicia and Eddie Edwards showing unity in this fight. Those security guards are having a hell of a time keeping Eddie Edwards back. Coming up next, the 8-man tag team match. Yes, my team takes on Team GOAT, please. Coming up next.
Victory is mine.
Suicided now. Capitalizing on that opportunity.
And now, wow, great kick.
There's that Kylo kick by Everett.
That'll get him over.
To the top rope, Andrew Everett looking to capitalize on the momentum. Overcoming yet another obstacle in the X Division from the top. Andrew Everett perched high.
Oh!
Wow. Big win.
Your winner of the match, Andrew Everett.
An incredibly high vertical shooting star press. Sends a message to Trevor Lee. Sends a message to Gregory Shane Helms. Does this mean an X Division Championship title match? We're going to find out. Gregory Shane Helms and Trevor Lee have to be second-guessing their game plan at this point.
Well, with that amazing finish and that impressive win, I think this sets Everett up for that.
Trevor Lee from behind. And Gregory Shane Helms again. There's no more obstacles to be put in front of Andrew Everett at this point. He deserves an opportunity at the X Division Championship. And I think Trevor Lee and Gregory Shane Helms know that.
Well, he deserves it. Whether or not he's going to be healthy enough to ever get it is a different question.
I don't think Helms and the Caveman see him as deserving. They just see him as a pure threat. Whoa! Freaking driver by Everett!
Trevor Lee's face met the mat so hard, he may have been knocked out. Trevor Lee's not moving.
Now look, I've said some things about Andrew Everett over the past few weeks, but what he did here tonight, you'd be hard-pressed to disagree that Andrew Everett deserves an opportunity at the X Division Championship. This young man had an incredible showing here tonight, climbing the mountain.
Coming up next, Davey Richards will return to the ring after his impressive last man standing victory over Eddie Edwards last week, and then get ready for the 8-man tag team match. All yet to come here on Impact. Congratulations, Andrew Everett. Big win in the X Division.
Yeah. What's happened out there to you and Shane Helms? It's exactly what I said was going to happen. He put me in a triple threat, and I won. He made a fatal 4-way, and I won. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with Shane Helms. He doesn't need to stick his nose in business that isn't his anymore. What I want is around Trevor Lee's waist. I am your next X Division champion. And Shane Helms isn't going to be a factor in that at all.
My fellow citizens, this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger. And we will accept no outcome but victory. May God bless our country and all who defend her.
Well, as we get ready for our main event here, Team JB versus Team Matthews. Final comments, you can go first.
Josh, if this is truly the end of the road for you here at Impact Wrestling, let me say the last 3 years have been complete hell. And I'll never call you or talk to you again when you're out of this place. So go ahead, enjoy the night.
Is he done? Is he done? Is he done? Is it my turn? I hate you, Jeremy Borash. I cannot wait for my team, Team Matthews, to win tonight. We are going to celebrate in the Impact Zone. It is going to be the biggest. I'm not going anywhere, JB. I'm never leaving. I'm going to
These people are really going to miss you.
Forever.
Miss you like.
And you will all have to listen to me forever.
You ever had hemorrhoids and then they just clear up right away? That'll be you.
It's disgusting.
The following contest is an 8-man tag team match. Introducing first, here's the World Heavyweight Champion, Lashley!
The first pick for Team Josh. And a good one.
Look at him. The world champion. Walking Armageddon. The destroyer of worlds. The cosmic conqueror. Lashley. Wearing the GOAT shirt. What a night this promises to be. If I'm the greatest announcer of all time, which I am, this man may be the greatest world champion of all time. Look at him, the world champion. What you get in his face now, JB? The world champion.
Sit down. The first pick for Josh and the draft for his teams, and rightfully so, the World Heavyweight Champion, Lashley. However, I countered with the guy who I think beat him earlier.
Ha! Never.
His partner, representing the DCC,
the Chesterfield Leg. A man who, when I came here to Impact Wrestling, I pegged as a future world champion. And Bram is everything that I said he would be. This man will become the most dangerous man on the Impact roster. If you saw Bram walking towards you on a crowded street in the middle of the day, you'd be worried. What a coup for my team. Look at this man.
Eli Drake. That is just a fact of life.
their partners, Tyrus and Eli Drake.
The namer of dummies, Eli Drake, former champion, future champion in his own right. And then behind him, my good friend, the fixer, the heavy hitter, the man who I would call, if I ever needed anything, Tyrus. You can catch him on Fox News, and you can catch him right here on Impact Wrestling on my team, leading us to victory.
You think Fox News will report on your departure?
Oh, they hope that my team loses. They've been waiting to scoop me up for years. Hey, Greg Gutfeld. Hey, Kennedy.
But O'Reilly.
Their opponents, introducing first, Chris Adonis.
Made a phone call, got him here, threw you off. Part of the game plan. Chris Adonis comes to the ring, and this is the first of four that will be competing on my team.
Oh, he looks great. I'm not going to take anything away from Chris Adonis, but ring rust is a real thing.
There's no ring rust.
How do you know? He doesn't have any ring
He's wrestling
rust.
all over the world constantly. There's no ring rust just because he's not been here. Same for Matt Morgan. Went off the playlist a little bit. Called some friends.
His partner, the Blueprint, Matt Morgan.
Hey, you're taking nothing away from your team. You got Bram, you got Tyrus, big guys. Lashley, no doubt about it. Had to counter with a 7-footer. Had to counter with the Blueprint, Matt Morgan. Joins Chris Adonis.
There's nothing I can say about Matt Morgan. Dude's a beast.
Their partner, Alberto El Patron.
This man, Alberto El Patron, my first pick in the draft. Why? Because I believe, and many fans around the world believe, this man has a victory over Lashley. His first night here, I feel he was robbed. Now we're going to have a 8-man tag team match. And oh yeah, you better strategize. Josh and Lashley strategizing. This match happens when we return.
And their partner, Magnus.
He was the fourth man in, the Global Force Wrestling World Champion. Magnus makes his way to the ring. It's been quite some time, and it's good to have him back here at Impact Wrestling. The fourth and final member of my team heading into battle. And this is going to be a match with huge implications. We heard earlier from Josh, if he loses this match, his team loses. Gone from the announce table.
And I'm not lying. Look at my guys. Look at the uniformity of my team. Look at Lashley. He's the world champion. I don't care what Magnus is. I don't care what Chris Adonis is. I don't care where Matt Morgan's been. And then you have Alberto El Patron who wanted to steal the world championship.
The uniformity, yeah, great. You bought them all t-shirts. Stupid t-shirts.
Now, those shirts are available right now at shopimpact.com. I tried to get the price at $99.95. None of our fans can afford that. So I believe you can get them for like $19.95. A steal.
Alberto El Patron wants Lashley in the worst way, and keep in mind, earlier tonight we learned that next week when we are live, Lashley will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the Cowboy James Storm. And a fan poll dictated Storm gets the next title shot. You wanted it. You're going to see it next week. One of 3 big title matches going down next week here live on Impact. And best of all, I'm going to bet Josh is not going to be with us.
Oh, I'll be here.
Well, Pope, since he knows the man upstairs, I'll certainly be talking to him to make sure that if it happens...
Oh, Keith Mitchell? Upstairs in the truck?
Well, we just going to have to see how this thing plays out. Patron in control right now with a headlock to Eli Drake. Huge tackle in the cover.
Wow. Well, Josh, you're just 3 seconds away from losing this match. That close.
My guys aren't going to go down that easily. I've had a long series of conversations with Eli Drake and Tyrus, Bram, and the world champion Lashley.
Really, what coaching, what expertise are you going to offer?
Are you kidding me? Do your homework, you moron! Kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out!
You're going to tell Bobby Lashley how to wrestle?
JB, I had a wrestling ring in my backyard when you had a stupid radio show in Minnesota with Bob Ryder talking about what I was doing in a ring. You're a fan. You're a mark. I am a competitor. I've been in the ring before. I'm undefeated in my career. My God, you be quiet too. My guys know what to do. I picked this team.
You really built a ring in your backyard?
I had one. I bought one, actually.
Wow. Cover. And it was an opportunity there for Adonis. Ooh, big chop on Eli Drake. And I dare say a little strategy here. I'll let you know now, Pope. A little bit of the strategy behind bringing in Morgan, behind bringing in Magnus.
Because everyone else said no. The guys on the roster said, no, Stooge, we don't want to be on your team.
No, I had no problem finding a team, but it's a team that you would all be prepared for. A team you would all be familiar with.
And that's a great point, JB, because everybody, if you're a fan of this great sport that we are a part of, you know who Chris Adonis is. You know what he's capable of. You know how he has made legends tap out and submit to his
What's you talking about my team? What's you talking about the world champion? Oh, maybe because you're afraid of Lashley? The man speared you last year, and you still can hardly remember it happening. Man decimated and destroyed you.
What are you talking
Look at this. Yeah, exactly what are you talking about. Full Nelson coming from Lashley. Look at his strength. Remember, Adonis likes to use a full Nelson. I wouldn't tap out
Adonis lock if you want to know the name.
I don't really care what the hell the name of it is. Oh!
Huge tackle there by Chris Adonis. Looks great. Hasn't missed a beat, hasn't lost a step. Well, he's been in the ring.
Talk about my guys.
Wow, great suplex. That is strength picking up the World Heavyweight Champion.
Ooh. Come on, Bram. Bram's a hothead. You got to keep his temper in check. Come on, Bram. There you go. Oh!
Big Bram is most effective when his temper is not in check. Samoan drop there by Chris Adonis.
Come on, kick out. You're not going to beat Bram like that. There you go.
You talk about Bram, you're talking about the Manalka nutcase. A guy who is just off the hinges, if you will.
And here comes my 4th pick coming in. As a surprise, Magnus, the Global Force World Heavyweight Champion, former Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, the first ever British-born World Heavyweight Champion. And the man who I think is going to lead this team to victory.
A lot of history between Bram and Magnus. These two have known each other for a long time. Come on, kick out, kick out, kick out!
Easy, brother.
There's a lot at stake here, Pope. If I leave, this announce team will be garbage.
And if you leave, the fans will be celebrating in the streets.
Absolute garbage if I leave, having to listen to you two for 2 hours. I'm trying to do this for the fans.
Get it?
These people in the Impact Zone will be celebrating like North Carolina did in the NCAA tournament victory. Everyone around here will be jubilant if Josh walked away from the announce table, but that remains to be seen.
Yeah, do you think we just bring these signs for fans? Do you think we just...
Yes, I watch you actually paint them during the day with your little paint boards, and then you hand them out to the fans. And you say, I'll give you backstage passes if you hold this up during the show.
Not true.
You and Spud. You guys walk around with the championships. You have fans take pictures with you guys. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Come on, Bram. There we go. Here comes Eli Drake. Look at my guys. Look at this team. This may be the
Magnus in a
greatest
tough spot. This is a real tough predicament in the corner.
This may be the greatest four-man team ever assembled in the history of wrestling. Ever. Throw out the Horsemen. Anybody else you want. These are the guys.
Well, look, let's not go too far there. Josh Pope will say this. This is a great 8-man tag team matchup that we are witnessing. Both of you guys.
Okay.
Both of you men, you and JB, Josh, you guys have picked great opponents.
Shut up, Pope. Hashtag Team GOAT is trending worldwide right now. Oh, I've been doing your job for years. You're begging for my team to win. Otherwise, you might have to start showing up for work. Bring a lunch.
Misses the knee drop.
And you have to work with JB. My God, talk about the blind leading the blind.
Alberto El Patron in.
Oh, come on.
Clothesline gets the momentum back.
Not this guy.
Oh, backcracker there by El Patron.
I dare say momentum now on the side of this team.
No. Come on. Get it together, damn it. Get it together.
Victory will be ours.
Come on, guys.
Alberto El Patron in control. Come on. We are back. 8-man tag team match. Team GOAT versus Team JB. And right now, Chris Adonis in control of Eli Drake.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Team JB's looking pretty good.
Team JB's looking pretty good. Oh, there you go, Tyrus. There you go, big man. Keep your head on a swivel, Chris Adonis, if that is your real name.
Certainly something you have to do when you're facing every opponent, every team member of Team GOAT.
Oh my God, Pope, way out.
I can't believe I said that.
Oh, come on. It is Team GOAT. I'll get you an honorary t-shirt after the show tonight. Cover, got him, come on.
2 count, not enough.
Slowest count ever. JB, did you pay the ref off? Did you pay him off? Did you pay off Brian Hebner? God knows you could probably buy him for $1.
Please, Brian Hebner, a referee with integrity. Unlike yourself, how about that?
Oh yeah, the Hebners, they've never done anything wrong in the professional wrestling business. How the hell did Brian Hebner get this assignment? I want Stifler.
What are you trying to do, call the Hebners shady?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not trying to do it. I don't walk the line like you do, Pope. I come out here and say what I feel and I give opinions. Come on!
Wow. Can't argue with the size, the strength of Tyrus.
Put him away, big man. Put him away. Here comes the world champion. Good tag. Smart tag. Oh, planted.
Yeah, planted, Adonis.
Cover. Come on, Lashley. Come on, Lashley.
I dare say I don't think they know the stamina, the strength, the intestinal fortitude of a guy like Adonis, and that's why I picked this team, Josh. A little surprise element. Not able to plan accordingly. Haven't been in the ring with these guys. That's what we need.
I think Lashley can adapt. He's the world champion, and right now he's just destroying Chris Adonis. I love it.
Nice hanging net breaker there. Ruder Awakening fashion.
Get out of here. Get out of here, madness. Come on, Lashley. Oh, look at Bram. Tag was made. Guys are looking great.
I gotta tell you, GOAT, they are doing their thing right now. Team GOAT.
Oh, look at Bram.
JB, things not looking too good for your team.
JB,
right
you
now.
nervous?
Yeah,
Are you nervous over there? See you biting your fingernails?
Yeah.
Cover, come on, Bram. Get him.
Hey, I'll tell you what, there's a unity on this team. It's a soul unity, and that's to rid you of the announce table. Everybody's on board with that. It's enough motivation in itself.
Indeed, right now, Bram is trying to...
I think all these guys love me, all 8 of them.
Okay. No problem getting this team assembled. Trust me, more than enough volunteers backstage.
Chris Adonis is thanking me on social media for getting verified. You're welcome, Chris.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, Bram. Not going to help you, though, now, is it Adonis? Come on, Bram, the Chesterfield plague.
Another
a slow count by referee Brian
Hebner.
Hebner.
Perfectly fine. The cadence was perfectly fine on that. Once again, discrediting something you're saying.
His cadence is awful.
His cadence was perfect.
How do you know? Have you ever been a referee?
I don't need to be a referee to count, Josh.
Have you ever been an announcer?
Well, Chris Adonis has been thrown outside the ring right here.
Yeah, there we go. Get him, guys.
And you can see Lashley pounding away.
Yeah, it's breaking down. This is where my team flourishes. Okay, there we go. Battle lines have been drawn. Get him, Tyrus. There you go. Let it go.
Like a pack of wolves.
Maybe you should have got Gregory Shane Helms on your team, JB. He looked better than Chris Adonis did earlier.
Did he win the match?
Come on, Eli Drake. There you go. Oh, what a slam.
Skylord slam.
I'll call my guys moves, okay? Skylord slam. Big elbow. Victory. 3 seconds away. Come on, Brian Hebner, quicken the pace and get the hell out of the ring, Magnus.
Adonis needs to make the tag right now, whether it's Magnus, whether it's Morgan, whether it's Alberto El Patron. Oh! He's been in there for quite some time, taking a lot of punishment.
Listen, I've been in that ring, and Pope can tell you firsthand, Chris Adonis has to get to his corner. He has to make a tag, or he's not going to last much longer.
Yeah, well, how are you going to make a tag when you got come on, come on, come on.
There you go, fighting out.
Same page, guys. One meeting, one team.
Huge headbutt by Tyrus the Fixer.
The monster from Skull Island. Look at him go. Come on, Tyrus.
You can't count Adonis out. I've seen it time and time again.
Well, I tell you one thing, Daddy. If the big man Tyrus does what he's about to do, if he connects from that second rope onto Chris Adonis, this thing is going to be over. Pope hates to say that, but it's true. He misses. He misses.
It's the opportunity right now. Adonis needs to get out of the ring.
Come on, Tyrus, make the tag.
He's
Make the tag. Make the tag.
He needs to get a Patron in there.
No. He's way too far away. Come on, Tyrus, make the tag.
Chris Adonis is pulling towards his corner.
No, not him. Not him.
The 7-footer. The blueprint, Matt Morgan, taking down each member of Team GOAT.
Not Matt Morgan.
A fresh Matt Morgan, first time inside the ring tonight, and he's laying waste to Team GOAT.
Come on, guys.
7-footer breaks right through that wall. Takes out both men with a clothesline.
This man shouldn't even be allowed to be competing. He's not even on the roster.
That's precisely why I called him an element of surprise. Bring somebody in from the outside to make an impact.
Matt Morgan hasn't been around in a long time. He doesn't know that everyone hates you now. Everyone loves me. Come on, Matt.
The big man, the monster, the 7-footer, Matt Morgan. He's calling for the
He doesn't know what he's fighting for.
He connects.
No. Bram, kick out. Bram, kick out. Kick out. Kick. There you go.
Had it not been for Tyrus, this matchup would have been over.
Not this guy either!
Oh! Like a shotgun blast.
Spear by Lashley! Got him! He got him! Come on, Lashley! Come on, guys! No!
Buster by Adonis!
Great strength, Adonis throwing down.
Come on, Eli! Come on, Eli! No. Got him hooked! Got him! Big move! Go for the cover! Go for the cover! Go for the cover!
You got this, Magnus. You got this. Come on! Pick him up, drop him down.
He did it with a powerbomb, did Magnus. Magnus might be looking for that.
No. Hang on. Don't tap out. Come on, Bram. The Chesterfield Plague to the rescue.
Turn around, Bram. Look what's standing next to you. The 7-footer. The 7-footer.
Blueprint has.
No, he's got nothing. Good move by Bram.
Looking for the choke slam was Matt Morgan.
Oh, no!
And that carbon footprint. He connected.
No. Kick out.
Yeah! Your winners of the match, the team of Chris Adonis, the blueprint Matt Morgan, Alberto Del Patron, Magnus, Team JB!
After a grueling 8-man matchup, Team JB outlasted Team GOAT and defeated them, standing victorious in the middle of the ring. You can see JB, you can see how happy he is about what just transpired. His team defeated Josh Team, and JB reigns supreme.
Let me do a little fancy footwork for you.
Yeah, JB's all excited over here. I've never seen him dance and move like that before.
Come on. Thank you, Magnus. Thank you, Adonis.
Welcome back, Magnus.
Thank you, Matt Morgan. Thank you, Alberto Patron. Please Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out of here.
Hell, here comes the whole Impact locker room, Josh. And I think they're coming to wish you all well.
Hey, Josh, look. This is what it's like to have friends on the roster. This is what it's like to have people who actually like you and appreciate your work ethic. This is what it's like to have people that actually appreciate hard work, dedication, a concept of reality. This is what it's like, Josh. See this? These are all friends of mine. They are what you lack. It's integrity. It's the ability for you to not piss every single person off in here.
I'll tell you what, let's celebrate 7 nights from now when we are live. World Heavyweight title match. 3 title matches in all, 7 nights from tonight.
And no Josh,